The film starts by showing Santa Claus who is sitting in a bar drinking alcohol. Another old Santa comes to him and asks him, "How long have you been doing this job?" Santa replies, "I don't remember since when I have been doing Santa's work." Then Santa also says that today's children have become very mischievous and it seems that this will be my last Christmas. When Santa starts leaving, he gives a gift to the owner of the bar and says, "This is for your grandson." Saying this, he leaves. The owner of the bar is surprised. How does he know the name of my grandson? And how does he know that I have a grandson? When she goes out to see Santa, she sees that Santa is sitting on his ride, flying in the air. The owner of the bar is very happy and she does not believe that this was the real Santa Claus. In the next scene, we sees a family in which there was a couple and their daughter whose name was Trudy. These people were going to Trudy's grandmother's house to celebrate Christmas. When they reach home, Christmas preparations are going on inside the house. Many more guests of the family have come. At that time, the head of the family comes there. She is very happy to meet her granddaughter Trudy and asks the whole family to eat. At this time, Santa Claus is taking his ride and leaving gifts for every needy child. Trudy's parents brought a gift for her and told her that we wanted to give you this gift before Christmas night. When Trudy opens the gift, there is a walkie-talkie in it. Her parents say that you can talk to Santa Claus with this. Because Santa Claus will be busy distributing gifts to children tonight, you can message him, saying this. Trudy's parents leave from there. Standing outside the door, they hear their daughter's voice asking for a wish from Santa. She says that I don't want any gift, I just want my mom and dad to be together always. Her parents, who stand outside, become very emotional hearing these. Now Santa Claus comes to their house with his ride and stops. At this time, a man goes to the security control room of the house and wakes up a guard. Then we find out that that man and his team were thieves who had come to steal in the house and had made the whole plan. And that thief sends a signal to his other men, by which all the thieves get ready and take their positions. Their leader Scrooge first shoots a security guard and then kills all the guards there. He also comes inside. Hearing the sound of bullets, Santa wakes up, and there is a commotion among all the family members of the house. They also start hiding. Then Trudy's grandmother comes with her 2 guards, but Scrooge attacks both them and kills them in one blow. Santa Claus, who was watching all this from above, goes to a room and hides there, but there Scrooge's man sees him. They attack Santa and also tries to shoot him. Hearing the sound of bullets, the flying animals of Santa's ride fly away from there out of fear, which makes Santa very angry. Santa beats the man who attacked him a lot and throws him out of the window. He also fell out of the window by mistake due to getting stuck in the light. He saw that the thief had been killed. When Santa looks inside the window, he sees that all the family members had been captured. First, Santa was leaving, but then decides to help them and go back inside. Trudy's grandmother tells Scrooge that once my brother was kidnapped, so my dad called the security team that killed all the kidnappers. On this, Scrooge says, "Yes, I know that the security team can come here too, which may be coming, but before that the $300 million that are in your custody, and hidden under your house, I know that money was given to you by the government to distribute among the poor. But you did not give a single penny to anyone and kept all the money in your safe, which I have come to take from you today." Scrooge goes with his companions to the room where the security cameras were installed. From here, he checks the safe, but then he sees that one of our companions has been killed. Who was killed by Santa. On the other side we see Santa, who tries to call the police, but his call does not reach because the phone was broken. Then a thief comes here, and Santa attacks him from behind. When he turns around and sees, Santa pierces his magic wand inside him, but it was magical, so nothing happened to the thief, and for a while, their fight goes on. But then Santa pierces a lightning star in his eye, and as soon as Santa turns on his switch, he gets an electric shock due to the light burning, due to which his head burns and the thief dies there. Santa gets a walkie-talkie from him, in which Trudy's voice is heard. Santa checks his list, in which Trudy's name was in the list of good people. That's why Santa tells Trudy that I will save you from these thieves. Then Santa goes to the security room and sees that a security guard is lying dead there. Then on the walkie-talkie, Santa hears that Scrooge is trying to talk to his men. Santa tells him, "I am Santa, listen to me. One of your men is dead, whom I have killed." The leader thinks that he is not a real Santa, but a fake Santa. Santa sees that blood is coming out of his body, but he cares more about this family now. Scrooge beat Trudy's grandmother and asks her, which Santa Claus have you called here? He replies that I have not called any Santa. Now Scrooge breaks Trudy's father's finger and tries to make his mother tell the truth. Then Trudy tells him very innocently, "Don't do this, uncle, otherwise Santa will not leave you." Hearing this, Trudy's father tells her that Santa is not real. In fact, he is only found in stories. Hearing this, Trudy felt very bad. She runs away from there in anger. Then a thief girl goes after her to find her, hides and talks to Santa again on the walkie-talkie and says, "Santa is not real." Santa replies, "All parents say so, but still I bring gifts for the needy children." Scrooge asks, "How do you know which child needs more?" Santa replies, "This is the magic of Christmas and I don't know how it works, I just have to do it." Now scene shift to family. A thief tells them, "You can share gifts with each other because this is your last Christmas." Everyone starts giving gifts to each other. When Trudy's father gives his gift to his mother, she gets very emotional. There Santa goes towards a room, but a thief girl sees him. Seeing whom Santa also runs away, the thief girl sends a signal to Scrooge, who reaches there and makes a blast. These people catch him and tie him up. Scrooge picks up Santa's bag and throws it in the fire. Seeing this, Santa gets very angry and starts taking the names of all the thieves. The thief says, "How do you our name?" Santa replies, "My name is Santa Claus and I know everything." When Scrooge is about to shoot him, then snow starts falling in that room, which Trudy is throwing from the upper floor, and now as he lost his mind, Santa falls from his chair and runs away with his strength and goes up the chimney. Seeing this, all the thieves and Scrooge are very surprised. Santa sees that a security team is coming outside the house to save him. Then inside the house, Trudy's uncle breaks the window and comes out, and asks for help by team. But the team head shoots him. Here we find out that they are actually thieves' own team, not a security team. Then Scrooge tells his team that there is a madman inside the house, and is competing with us and is killing our companions. They start looking for Santa. Scrooge comes down to the basement with his men and checks the safe, but seeing this, he's shocked that there is no money. All the money has disappeared from there. The whole safe is empty. Santa is talking to Trudy on the walkie-talkie at this time. He says, "There are a lot of people here who are bad people in my list, and I can't take it anymore and nothing will happen to me to save your family." Hearing this, Trudy gets sad and says, "If you want to ask for a wish, what would it be?" Santa says, "I want to see my wife again." Santa takes out his wedding ring from his finger, but the ring falls down. When he goes to get the ring, he gets a hammer, and now Santa says after picking up the hammer, "Now I will kill all the bad people and settle the score." Hearing this, Trudy gets very happy. Then the Scrooge team enters Santa's room. Santa kills everyone one by one with the help of his hammer, mercilessly. On the other hand, Scrooge comes to the family and tells them that there is someone here who has stolen all the money, and if you don't tell me who did that, I will kill everyone one by one. Scrooge's anger increases and he grabs Trudy's mom and points a gun at her. Seeing this, Trudy's dad comes forward and says that I have stolen the money so that I can run away with my wife and daughter forever. On the other hand, two thieves are looking for Trudy. A thief climbs up the stairs, but one of the stairs was broken. The nail gets into his mouth. Then the thief girl goes up the stairs and sees Trudy, but Trudy hits the thief with a ball. One ball hit the girl and the other hit the thief standing on the stairs, causing him to fall down. Trudy was still throwing balls at the thief. The thief was holding a nail in his hand. The ball hits the nail and gets into his head, causing him to die. Then Trudy attacks the girl, causing her to fall down, where the glue fell. The girl's whole body is covered in glue, but she stands up like a statue. She goes to catch Trudy in the same condition, but then Santa comes from the front, who first attacks the girl with a rod, and then keeps hitting her until she dies. There, Trudy's dad takes Scrooge to the place where he had stolen the money. Now Scrooge gets his money, but he still decides to kill everyone in anger. Here, a thief asks everyone, "Who wants to die first?" Here, everyone starts arguing to take their names. This was actually their plan, and they cleverly kill the thief. Then Trudy also comes with Santa and tells everyone to run away from here. Scrooge intends to kill everyone. He and his people shoot everyone, but Santa comes in front and starts killing everyone with his big hammer. Scrooge takes the money and then tried to run from here. Santa had seen him and now he also starts following him. A thief tries to attack Trudy's parents, but both of them somehow face him and finally kill him. After killing the thief, both hug each other. After seeing This, Trudy become happy. Here Scrooge was waiting for Santa. Santa was coming so fast that his car collided with a tree, and he fell down. Scrooge got Santa's list in his hand, and he saw that his name is in the list of bad people. He understood that he is the real Santa, but he still couldn't believe it. Scrooge tells Santa that the purpose of his life was to wait for this day. You are the real Santa. If I kill you, this Christmas holiday will end. After this, they started fighting to each other. In the beginning, both of them were fighting each other, but then Santa catches Scrooge and burns his body with his power, and he throws his burnt body down. When Santa was standing on the tower, one of Scrooge's men shoots Santa, and he falls down, but Trudy's grandmother comes and shoots that man. Rest of the people came to Santa, and Trudy tells her mom and dad to take Santa to hospital, but Santa says that I have lived my life for many years, and this is my last Christmas. After saying this, he dies. Trudy starts crying. She says that this is a real Santa Claus. And I believe in him. Trudy's mom and dad says that we also believe in him. After this, every member of the family says that, yes, I also believe in Santa. And after a while, we see that Santa comes back to life. After seeing this, everyone is surprised, and they ask him the reason for this. Santa says that this is the magic of Christmas, and I don't know how it works. Then Santa's ride arrives, and he meets Trudy and says goodbye to her, and sits in his ride and flies away from there. And with this, the story of this film also ends here. Thanks for watching.